Welcome back to the Justice Conference Asia 2015. I'm with Tim Amstutz talking about microfinance. I know microfinance has been a bit of a buzzword recently, but it's not always as rosy perhaps as it seems.
Right. That's absolutely right. As the microfinance industry has matured, there's been a lot of accusations about microfinance organizations only focusing on profitability, making a profit, rather than really serving the poorest of the poor. And there is a temptation to do exactly that. So the key is to make sure that your microfinance organization is really focusing on its core mission, and then making sure that you're actually following policies and disciplined enough to really make sure that you're lending to the poorest of the poor rather than just trying to make a profit all the time.
And of course, you're with World Relief, which started KREDIT, which is actually now a microfinance that's actually making money, which is, it seems a bit like a paradox to say, well, we're actually able to make money, but at the same time able to help the poor. So can you explain how that's possible?
Right. Well, essentially, when we make money, we're actually able to use those funds to lend to more people. So when poor people pay back their loans at an interest rate, we're able to use the interest that they've paid to actually add more people to benefit. So it helps us to benefit even more poor people. On the other hand, we also take a percentage, almost like a tithe of those profits, and use them for other social benefit purposes. So all of the funds are actually being still kept in the community, benefiting the poor, even though we're making a profit. So it's actually increasing value, adding value within the communities that we're already serving.
Which is incredible. And of course, you guys are focused on Cambodia, and microfinance has been, as you shared, been quite successful there, but it hasn't necessarily been successful in other regions. Could you share a bit about that?
Yeah. Well, there's lots of factors that affect the success of microfinance. One of them is just probably the most significant one is the regulatory environment. You know, whether the government has good rules and policies in place that control how microfinance is run. One of the other reasons is just the culture of lending and borrowing within a particular culture. So there's a lot of different factors. Those would be two of the main factors that determine whether microfinance works or doesn't work in a certain country.
Well, it's fascinating. Well, thanks, Tim, for taking a couple minutes, and thanks for being at the Justice Conference this year. Appreciate it.
Thank you.